Hey everyone, I'm excited. Welcome to boot camp. Right now you're looking over my shoulder at my computer screen, and we are live in Google Analytics right now. This is actually real time people that are on my website right now, cottongrammar.com. There's over 70 people right now that have the potential to turn into profit and revenue. And that's pretty exciting considering that this was paid advertising. We're looking at possibly $5 a click. And, if I'm in other niches like the lawyer or attorney niche, these things can get over $100. So if I was there, this would be over $700 in traffic that are on my website right now this second. So when we think about it, that's exciting. How would you like to have this amount of people consistently be on your website all day long with the potential to buy? I'm going to show you how to do that through this boot camp and how I've been able to successfully be featured in Forbes, Inc., Entrepreneur, USA Today, and how I have some celebrity and household name clients that I do this very same thing for. I think that you're going to be blown away by the end of this boot camp about what you're going to be able to accomplish and how easy it is. Everyone always says, stay away from organic traffic. You don't know what's going on. I'm going to tell them that they're crazy, that I want to give you something that you're going to be able to invest in and keep getting a return from, and that is search engine traffic. Paid traffic is great, but it's a black hole you have to keep paying into. It never ends. This, you can pay into it, invest into it, get this sort of traffic, and guess what? It keeps coming in over and over again. But the very first thing that I want to show you how to do to get you started is with every great football, baseball, soccer team, they got to build a stadium first so everyone can come into the stadium and see them play. Well, guess what? I'm going to show you how you're going to build a WordPress site, which is one of the most popular website platforms, how you're going to be able to get that up. You're going to be able to purchase a domain, get a WordPress website up, get hosting to it in less than 20 minutes for dirt cheap. I want you to think about that, for dirt cheap. Many of you say, man, I don't know how to get a website up. I don't know what hosting is. That's okay. I'm going to be able to walk you through it step by step and make it very easy for you. For those of you that already know how to get a WordPress site up, I'm telling you, I've got some shortcuts that'll literally excite you when you see it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause for a little bit. I'm going to go over to another web page, and we're going to get started in building a website so you can start catching this organic traffic just like this. All right, guys, we're back, and we're on Shopify's business name generator website. How to find this, just go to Google and enter in business name generator Shopify, and you'll come to this page. What I want you to do is I don't want you to think about anything. We're going to try to pick a business name very quickly, and it could be anything. Look at Google, LinkedIn, Facebook. They really mean nothing. Even Cotton Grammar, my name, it means nothing, but yet it ranks incredibly well in all over the United States. So what we want to do is I'm just going to think of an animal name here. I'm going to type in shark, and I'm going to hit generate name. And you know what? I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this looking for it. I like expert shark, epic shark, but you know what? Perfect shark sounds good. So I'm just going to go with Perfect Shark. I know it's a .com name, and you know what? .net, .org, there's nothing wrong with those, and there's other top-level domains. They're called TLDs with .ninja, .online, .email, all these other things. But .com is always the good old standard to start a business by. I just like it. So I'm going to go with perfectshark.com. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to immediately, I've already got this up, is GoDaddy. So we're going to purchase this name. Now, first I want to make sure that it's available, that's not there. So I'm going to go with perfect, and we will go with Perfect Shark, and we're going to look it up to see if that .com name is available, and we'll give it a minute. And sure enough, it is. That's $11.99. So I want you to pay attention to that. Now that I see that it is available and that we can purchase it, what we want to do is as I told you before, the whole premise of this video right now is to get your WordPress site set up and your hosting set up very, very quickly. Now, what I want to quickly explain to you before we move forward is I want you to look at this Perfect Shark, this URL, a domain, a website name as a spirit. We need to find a body for it, and that's what hosting is. That's the best analogy that I can give you. A spirit needs to go to the body. then it becomes whole, but your website can't operate without hosting. So we're going to do something a little different, a little awkward that you might not have thought about first, but we're going to go to hosting first, and there's a reason why. So we're going to click on hosting, and we're going to go to web hosting right here, and we're going to click on it. And what we're going to do is I want us to go to economy. It's going to be $349 a month, and we're going to hit add to cart. And from there, I don't want the backup, and I'm just going to go right to continue with these options. Now, here's the cool part about this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put, Perfect Shark back in here. Perfect Shark right here. And I'm going to search it again just like I did before. And I want you to look. I get it for free now. So if you can see, I have saved $15. I'm getting it for free because we're going through the hosting first. If you would have went with the domain first and bought it, then hosting, you would have had to pay for it. So that's a little loophole that saved you $15. We're going to select and continue. It's added. We give it a little bit of time to work. And with right here, we don't want to do 36 months. We want to go 12 months. Then we don't want to do anything with this. We don't need this for 5 years. We want it for 1 year. And what we're going to do is we're left with $76 here. Now, I know that that's not a lot for some. It's a lot for those. But that's why what I want you to do is I want you guys to pause where you're at right now. And I want you to go, and if you're not in a Chrome browser, I want you to do so. And if you have the Honey app, you need to use it. If you don't have it, go to the Google store. Just type in Chrome store and type in Honey. This will come up. Add it to Chrome, and it's going to enable you to save and get coupon codes for a lot of different things. So we're going to come back over to GoDaddy, and it's $76. Here's the Honey badge right up here. If you need to pause the video and go get that installed or uploaded, do so right now, and then we'll wait. Hopefully you've got everything set up. Once you do, you'll see this badge up here. We're going to click on Save Money, and what it's doing is running through different codes, as you can see right here, to save us money. And we're going to find out just how inexpensive that we can get a website and hosting with GoDaddy. And as you can see, it saved us $40 for $36. We were able to get a website and 1 year worth of hosting. I want you to think about that. This isn't 1 month. Your website is now going to be hosted for 1 year. So you've bought a website that was $15 and you've got 1 year worth of hosting for $36. That's an absolute steal. You're not going to be able to get a deal like that anywhere. And GoDaddy is a premier place to do this for. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to purchase this. If you haven't got a GoDaddy account set up, you should have paused and did that before earlier. And what I'm going to do is come back after the purchase. Here, I have purchased the domain. You're going to come to a screen that looks just like this. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to click on web hosting right here. You're going to get to a site or a landing page that looks just like this. After you've clicked on that, we're going to go to cPanel. We're going to click Set Up. And then what we're going to do is we're going to pick the website that we did. That's going to be Perfect Shark. We click on it right here and go next and select whichever destination you're in. I'm in North America. We hit next. I just want to make this unique. So I move forward and hit next. I want to hit no, not right now. I want to hit that. I don't want to do it. GoDaddy's got some bugs with this. So I just want to get and move it forward right now so we can get this thing set up. So now what you're going to see is this little bouncing ball right here. It's going to take anywhere from 45 seconds to a minute. And believe it or not, this is the crazy part. We're already setting up the hosting automatically. With a couple clicks of the button, GoDaddy's made it this easy to connect that website to hosting to everything else. And here in a few moments, I'm going to show you exactly how to get WordPress installed. And if I'm not mistaken, we're literally inside of a few minutes from purchasing a website to not. Now look, it's already ready from the time I was talking. So we're going to come up here and we're going to click on this. And it's going to take us to what we call cPanel hosting. It's going to look just like this. what we're going to do is scroll down until you see the WordPress icon, which is WordPress blog, and we're going to click on that. It's going to be this simple. You just click on it. Then what we're going to do is we're going to sit there and we're going to click on Install Application. We're going to install it. And what I want is I don't want the www. I just want the HTTP. I don't want any directory. So it's going to look like this. And I want to make sure to accept the license agreement. I want to update to any new version. I want it to update my plugins. I want it to update WordPress. And I do want it to create a backup. Administrator name, I'm going to put iCotton. And the password, I'm just going to generate a new one. And then the email that I'm going to put right here, I'm just going to put so it goes directly to me. Website blog is perfect shark. That's all I need to do. And digital marketing agency in Miami. That's all I want to do. And yes, I want to limit the login attempts. No, do not enable this right here. We got this. Now we're going to click on install. So as you see, it's processing right here. What this is doing is it is installing WordPress on your server for you. It's loading up the website. It's connecting it to that URL. And as you can see, it's already complete. That's what's crazy is. And now let's click on this to see if it really is up. And we'll give it a few moments here. And as we can see is get started with WordPress. I'm going to click on no thanks. Hit OK. And I'm up. I have a WordPress site. I want to show you right here. Visit site. This WordPress site is up. If you'll look, Perfect Shark, digital marketing agency in Miami. We are up and running right now. Now, the good news is the website is up and running. We have hosting. We have everything. But what do we do next? I want you to stay tuned because I'm going to show you something that's going to make your life very easy as soon as I come right back after pausing the video. The WordPress dashboard right here, and there's a lot of different menus right here. WordPress is very cool. I want you to look at it as like the iPhone of all kind of web platforms because they have plugins, kind of like, you know, the iPhone does, App Store, that you know, that there's the Android store for other stuff, that Google has that. But this is where apps and plugins, the plugins work on this website and incredibly well. Well, so the next question is, what plugins do you need and how do I get my website up and started so it's really moving quickly and I'm getting it to where the search engines actually like it? So what we're going to do over here is simply this. We're going to go to plugins and we're going to hit add new. And I'm going to show you how I have a shortcut that I use that I might make available. But this right here is going to be, let me go into downloads right here. And right here, so I'm going to hit open. And then I'm going to install it. And I'm going to make this available to you for joining this boot camp. I'm going to make it available to you. So I'm going to hit activate the plugin right here. And what it is right here is we've activated the plugin. Then I go to settings and I find Lightning WP. That's all we do. Now I enter in an activation email. So let me enter in my email address. Because once you get it activated, it will send you a detail. It will send you the activation key. And so let me pause and put in the activation key and come right back. Now I put in the activation code and this is exactly what you're going to see. Now, because that I have literally was able to get you this Lightning WP at no charge, and people are generally, some people are paying $30 for it, $50 for it. Because you've joined this boot camp, I'm going to make sure that you get this plugin for free. And for those of you that don't have access to it or don't want to use it, I can show you that these are all the plugins right here that you're going to want to even need to get started. And as we can see, they're all listed right here. But I'm going to tell you how easy this is. So here's a quick setup. Change the permalink structure. I'm going to select all these, delete the Hello Dolly plugin, activate this, delete sample posts and pages, empty the trash out for dummy content, delete standard themes except for the one that's being used. Then what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to select what pages I want it to create. So I want an about page, I want a privacy policy, I want a contact, I want a terms of service, and that's pretty much all I need for right now, unless I'm building it for something else. Then these are the plugins that I can go out and they're already inside this plugin. What I generally want is I want a WordPress SEO plugin. I want a Google Excel sitemap, contact form 7, Google XML video. I want to disable content, social likes, W date remover, and 404 to start. Enter in the keywords. So digital marketing Miami, whatever you want your site to be about. And I want this to be a page. And do I want a relevant YouTube video on it? Yes. And all I do is this. I hit process all. And what it went out and did is, as you can see over here on the side, it created all of these. So when I look at this and go to all, it created pages for me. As you can see, digital marketing Miami, it created a page for it. And on the pages over here, all the pages, it created an about page so I can view that. And as you can see, it created thanks for visiting perfectshark.com. So it built all of this for you. And that's what's incredible. So when I go to the dashboard here, and when I even want to view the website, I've got something right now that, look, I've already got a video on the page. Now all I need to do is find some content. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you to some simple places to get content very inexpensive and very cheap to put on your website so we can be up and off to the races. And we were just talking about trying to get content on the site in easy places. Now, what I want to understand is, even though this is boot camp, I'm trying to move as quickly as possible. I really can't fill in all the exact details, but what I'm going to do is I go into greater detail in the training. This is the free boot camp, but this is incredible, incredible information. So a couple places that you can buy content very easily is iWriter and I Need Articles. And anytime that, if I'm moving too quickly, you can always pause the video or rewind it. But I Need Articles in iWriter. These are places that you can easily get content from and get it. You want an article that's going to be over 800 words and that's going to have the keyword inside of what you're looking for. Now, because I'm doing a digital marketing agency in Miami, what I'm going to want them to write about is important, the top reasons why every business needs a digital marketing agency in Miami, and I wanted at least 800 words, and they'll go out and write it and let them know that it needs to be unique and that you're going to check it for copyright infringement. That's all you need to put when you order it. Now, I can't spend time to take you and basically show you here how to set up accounts for these. That should be perfectly easy for you to do. But once you add that content, and let's just say that you've got this particular content, then what you would do is you would come over here to the dashboard and you would go into pages, all pages, and what it shows right here, hold on, posts, to the post, digital marketing, then you're going to hit edit right here because that's what I made it. Notice the video is right here, and all I would do is hit enter and paste all of my content right here. That's all I would need to do. And then I would hit update right over here. And as you can see, if I want to view the post, I click right up here. And now all of my content would be right here. Bam. You have got your website selected. You've got it bought. You've got it hosted. You've got WordPress installed. You've got your plugins installed. You got a plugin that is literally worth and valuable to you because you can set up websites for you. I basically have an about page, a contact page. I have all this stuff ready to go. It's under 20 minutes. It's literally been under $40 to get all this stuff done. Absolutely incredible. You can have a business website up ready to accept organic traffic this quickly. So congratulations. Now you know how easy it is to get a website up and get it hosted with WordPress. Stay tuned in the next videos because we're going to talk about different ways, even ways you can make money with simple things through the boot camp with this organic traffic. Stay tuned. You should be excited about everything yet to come.